Alright everybody, welcome back to round 4 coverage of Friday Night Magic from Lost Legion Games and Comics. My name is Zachary Evans, I'm joined by Allie Browning, and we're watching the winning in round here. Both of these players are on 2 wins, and a win will get them into the top 8. More importantly, we've got on the left Jordan Pauley playing Naya Blitz as he changed the nuts. Burning Tree into Flint Hoofbore, and he's playing against Max Turner, who's playing the deck that you chose for him as part of our Facebook stream, or whatever. Oh, that was a Mayor of Averbrook. I apologize. So he's playing Naya Humans, I guess. So the Naya deck is what you would expect. It's all humans, it's aggressive. He's going to pound in for damage here. Max's deck plays ramp spells, plays board sweepers, plays plays ramp spells, plays board wipes, plays Thragtusk, and eventually spins the wheel with unexpected results. So on curve, Supreme Verdict wipes out Jordan's board. Max very fortunate to be on the play this round, as Jordan had about the most explosive start one can have with the deck that he's playing. So
what is Max playing now?
Max is playing Unexpected Results.
And how has he been doing?
He's 2-1. He lost to a control deck that is an awful matchup for him. But his deck is very much real. So Unexpected Results, 4-drop sorcery. You shuffle your deck, you flip the top card, and if it's a spell, you can cast it for free. If it's a land, put the land into play, and the Unexpected Results goes back to your hand. So now we spin the wheel. And it's a Farseek. It's not nearly as exciting, but there's only Farseek is really 4 Farseeks and a couple Chromatic Lanterns are the only cards in Max's decks that are not exciting to reveal off of Unexpected Results. Everything else is a land, which you're fine with ramping it, because you'll eventually get to the point where you're casting it twice a turn. I mean, Max is under no pressure here. He's at 13 life. Facing down a mare, and since Jordan played an Avacyn's Pilgrim, the mare's not going to flip. I think I might have just passed there. But Max is playing like a million sweepers. Here comes a Thragtusk. Thrag's Tuskerton, I believe, is his legal name.
I think he just makes me angry.
I don't like that card at all, but I've come to terms with it.
The one thing that would make him more balanced to me is if it was just dies and you get the token. I want to be able to O-ring it and not worry about a token.
Yeah, it is really rough. So there's a Thalion coming down just a little bit too late. He is effectively going to Stone Rain Max here. Max miracling the Sun Petal Grove.
Well, it's still a 3-2 first strike with the mayor out to take care of the Thragtusk.
It is very good, but Max is playing Thragtusk exclusively as walls. I'm serious. He's going to cast another Unexpected Results here. No, he has to pay one. He has to pay one more. Yeah. So increasing ambition is part of the combo win here, because he's also an Omniscience deck. So when he has Omniscience and the Tutor, it's the same like the old Omnidor, the Travis Wu deck, where you use 1 Tutor, you go get Temporal Mastery, you take an extra turn, you flash back your Tutor, you get Door to Nothingness and another Temporal Mastery. You cast the door, you take an extra turn, and then you door him on that turn.
Good lord.
Yeah, but I mean, it takes forever to set up. Although Max is playing 1 copy of Enter the Infinite too, so Omniscience Enter the Infinite also wins.
I actually bought 2 random packs, just Gatecrash from Return to Ravnica and Foil to Foil Enter the Infinite today.
That's very fun. So Jordan is just going to pass back here without casting anything, attacking in with his Thalia, so he can flip his Huntmaster, or his Mayor of Averbrook. Max is going to attack now with the Thragtusk, which indicates he probably has Supreme Verdict in his hand. That's probably what he tutored for. And there is, in fact, it's almost like I've played this game before. Oh, Boros Charm.
Did he pay extra for it?
Let's see, does he have enough mana open? He did not, but he had the mana open, so no need to go out there and correct him. So it's kind of a blowout there because all his dudes survive. Do we make a token, or is that the beginning?
I think that's the turned over.
No, for the mayor.
Oh, right. Pardon me.
Yeah, I think they're how does Mayor read? Is
It's
it
the technology you find out.
Well, it's at the end of Jordan's end step that he would get it.
Oh, it's on the other side of it. I have to look it up. You said that the wolf comes in at the end of his instep?
At the end of Jordan's end step only.
Okay.
He would get a token.
Okay. So you pass the turn to flip it, and then the end of the next turn, you get it. Okay.
That Boros charm may prove to be the linchpin of the game.
Yeah.
Although it seems like Max's deck has a lot of answers. And
yeah. So Max pointing out that he's going to have to pay an extra mana to cast that Garrick Relentless, which he does have. Let's see, what did he do? We're digging for dice.
Is that to indicate more than one wolf? Or do you make a wolf with Garrick?
I think he's just using the Garrick. I think he's just using that sleeve as a Garrick. You know what I mean? Like, I guess in case he flips him or something. I'm not real sure.
I think it might be a Death Touch wolf.
There is an Urban Evolution. Urban Evolution is effectively Divination plus Explore. Draw 3 cards. You can play an extra land. So Max drew 3 cards, did not find another land. He has a Thragtusk in his hand, so he's going to be able to fog. He's not going to die on this turn. He's going to be able to effectively fog next turn. There are a lot of cards in Max's deck that when he casts them, he just wins.
This was a... Did he just give him a wolf?
Mm-hmm.
I don't...
From his last instep, he forgot.
Okay.
They're backing it up, too. Oh, the wolves are...
Because there's a 1/1 Death Touch, I think, that Garrick makes. Did he flip Garrick?
No. Here's what's happening. For whatever reason, Jordan is putting that... Max gave Jordan a die to put on Garrick, and Jordan misunderstood that and put the die, for whatever reason, on that sleeve, which is the wolf token that Garrick makes. Maybe there are 3 wolf tokens. I'm a little bit lost.
He hasn't flipped Garrick, so there's no reason for them to be separate if you have the die. Or dice, excuse me.
So he's going to pay 4 for Chromatic Lantern, which gives him 5 mana to cast a Thragtusk, which is not affected by the Thalia tax. Max goes back up to 16. So he's way behind here, but he is at least stabilized a little bit. And the Mayor flips back because Max casts both the Lantern and the Thragtusk in the same turn. Max counting up, he has 9 mana, so he was 1 land away from Omniscience if it wasn't for Thalia.
Any Deadeye Navigators in this deck?
No Deadeye Navigators. People were saying on Facebook today that he should have put in just one of each Acidic Slime and Deadeye Navigator just as homage to last week. But
I've already had 3 people come up to me and be like, I didn't even know that was a thing.
It's not a thing. It's just something Max did want.
But it worked!
You were the unfortunate victim of it.
Oh my gosh.
So Max is going to trade here. No, you got to trade with... Well, you can't trade with the Thalia because the Thalia is a 3/2 first striker, right?
Yeah, now that the Mayor's back.
Yeah.
Does he still have a 2/2 wolf out there? That magic card back thing? So that...
No, the magic card back thing is gone now.
Okay.
This game is getting a little bit out of hand in terms of the back 'em ups and don't have the right tokens and have my die on weird things. So Max going to play an playing his extra land from Steam Vents there to Urban Evolution. He has 4 mana up, but this Thalia, ironically, is actually... This is a situation in which Max has 11 lands in play, and the Thalia is really hurting him. Because everything in Max... I guarantee you Max has an Omniscience in his hand.
What does Omniscience cost? Like 10?
10. 7 and 3 blue.
Well, he has 11, doesn't he? Well, now.
Now, after the Urban Evolution, he does. So there's a scenario, does he have it in his hand? All I see is a stomping ground. But there's a situation where if Jordan can't kill him this turn, which I don't think he can, Max can untap, cast Omniscience and just win the game, theoretically. Omniscience plus a tutor wins the game.
So
Omniscience
much
plus
rage.
enter the infinite. How loudly would you scream obscenities if that happened to you?
Probably the same, maybe more. But I'd also be disappointed that I let him get to 11 mana and only had him to 16.
Yeah.
But of course, Thragtusk is...
Are you drawing into the top 8 there?
I am.
Oh, because you're on 9 points. We had 3 9s this week. I was trying to figure out, I was like, well, you're not in the top match, but then there's a third.
I was thinking about playing Joseph Deal, but it almost felt mean to
You're
do.
going to dream crush him. So, Mizium Mortars takes out Thragtusk's token. So we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that correct? Dropping Maxx
But
down
will
to 10.
he remember his instep wolf? No.
4, 5, 6,
Do we need
7,
to
8,
remind
9,
him, or is
10,
that-
11. 11 mana.
Uh-oh.
Omniscience with the Thalia text. Now let's see what happens. Maxx indicating, yes, I did pay for that stupid thing. Omniscience in play.
Ah!
Enter the infinite. For free, he's going to draw his entire deck, put 1 card back on the top.
This is only an EDH thing that I would expect to...
Cast Door to Nothingness. Cast Temporal Mastery.
Oh my gosh!
Untap Doria. Thanks for playing. I'm Maxx Turner.
How much more time do we have? We have 32 minutes left. That was quite a long game.
I don't... Look, I've not met Jordan. I'll talk to him after this. He played a perfectly fine game. He had a good start, but it just Maxx just had enough Thragtusk and Supreme Verdicts to clog up the board. But how can you not cheer for Omniscience and to enter the infinite?
When you're Jordan Pauley, I suppose.
Yes.
I think we have to rename that character because Unexpected Results really did nothing for him.
Yeah, but that's the one he's playing 4 of.
Oh man, I mean, if I were Maxx, I'd be just tickled pink. But
Apparently the chat is telling you to look at them, Zach.
What?
They are going nuts over something.
What?
it wasn't game. Look at us, Zach. Oh.
Oh, he does. Yeah.
Oh no.
Well, what do you want me to do? Here's the thing that's...
Don't mention that to him and just see what he says.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mention it to him if it comes up in the second game, but I don't know how to... Like, the game is over.
Yeah.
Like, once it reaches that point, like, I'd rather not mention it to Jordan.
Oh, good call.
Well, I mean, because, like, there's nothing we can do to back it up. Like, once you scoop... I mean, Maxx might scoop in that spot. I don't know. But, yeah, the Thalia, you would have to pay for the extra... Or no,
Oh, wait,
I
does it
don't
say
know.
that it-
I don't know if that actually works like
Bring
that.
up Omniscience.
Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, so let's look up Omniscience here. Well, I'm trying to look up how Thalia would interact. Let me go to Gatherer here. And this is something I pointed out too, and since a lot of the people screaming in the chat are people who play here as well, they should know by now. Like, I try to do as much as I can, but at some point it's on the players to police their own game.
Good call.
If we didn't have a camera, no one would have ever known that just happened.
Also, that wolf token he forgot could have been...
I don't know. Let's look up how Thalia interacts with Omniscience. If they cost more,
Well,
if it's added to the mana cost, it's still free. I don't know how it layers.
Let's look up the wording of Omniscience first, because I haven't bothered to look at it ever.
Okay.
Omniscience is maybe playing
Let me look
without
it up.
paying their mana costs.
Let me bring it up so everybody can read it. We will investigate. I'll go ask JB before we start this game. You guys can... Jeez. The internet hates me today. So Omniscience is you may cast non-land cards from your hand without paying their mana cost. And then Thalia says they cost 1 extra more to cast. But if that's part of the cost and it's free, I don't know how that layering thing works. I'm going to go ask JB real quick.
I'm gonna go Google since a lot of people has. And there's saying with Magic Judge's blog about it. Battle. See, it will cost them one extra.
Aaron or Allie keeping... Oh, okay.
That's what the Judge blog says. It will cost them one extra for each foul.
I will do my best to keep track of you. Tat mailer? You're welcome, Mighty Bielik. Or Might Bielik, sorry. Who is that? That's what everyone's gonna know me for from now on in the store, isn't it?
I eventually had to do something.
Oh, okay. Oh, Might Be Alec. I was reading it as Might Bielik. Oh, man. I'm not good. Thanks. No, I got it now.
I think the first outburst is better. I watched that.
I'm so amazed that my lands were destroyed in Standard. Oh my god.
That was hilarious.
Oh, Logan, it's a 2.5 man guy. He looks like the half man.
That man.
I can play kids. Basically, like my instant would get extra.
Hello, Logan.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, all of my lands, every single one of them. I had an O-ring in my hand waiting to get rid of, like, the curse. And then as soon as I was going to draw that third land, he nuked the, whatever land I had out already. It was just awful.
Alright, I have confirmed with JB that he does need to pay the extra.
Oh.
Or at least that's what JB would have ruled.
Should we tell them that first?
Blog says
Huh?
as well. The Magic Judge's blog says as well.
Should we tell them that now, or should we wait till it comes up? If it comes up.
I will tell them if it comes up. What I don't want to do, and what will not benefit this game in any way, is to run out after Jordan has conceded and they've already started shuffling up for game 2 and be like, nope, you gotta back it up.
Yeah, that was my knee-jerk reaction. You are correct.
Well, I understand that, like, no one wants to see something like that happen, but, like, at the same time, like, I'm not like I'm a level -1 judge myself, you know? That's a very intricate, and to be quite honest, while I imagine that seems like obvious, like if you read the cards, like it's not. I don't know. I don't think it's inherently obvious. Like you have to understand some level of judge details to understand how those.
Oh, but by the way, they told me I need to look at I need to keep track of the chat, just to make sure that nothing like that happens again.
Oh, I mean, I look at the chat all the time. It was just the end of the game, so I'm updating all of these stuff in terms of the titles and whatnot.
Is that Logan's head?
No, it's just a random Twitch thing.
Are we sure it looks like Logan? It really does.
Logan is in there.
I know he's flared whatever, trade me or foil. Who's Draco Hunter?
That's Jordan Petio. The chat is just entirely people who should be here playing FNM but aren't.
Yeah.
Where are they?
They're just at home because there's a pre-release tomorrow.
No, I know you're. I know who you are. You were the Asian guy. I understand.
We need to get back a little bit to the game here.
We might have just missed the game too.
I honestly did not realize they started.
I was really excited about what just happened, and now, like, once again, I feel miserable about the stupid stream. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder why I spend 6 hours every week here broadcasting to like 7 people.
You gotta grow it somehow. Cause
it's not about growing it, it's shrunk. I used to get 200 people a week. Now it's 40 people. And all of them play here. And all of them are very upset about Thalia. Thalia is the number 1 most misplayed card on our stream. As someone in the chat mentioned a while ago, I can't remember who it was, but it's most normally misplayed because the person who plays Thalia never pays their own tax.
I'm actually pretty good about that. I used to run her in a few decks. And after getting massacred at Star City, I tried something completely different, but I was normally pretty good about it.
Yeah, I don't really know what the appropriate thing to do in that game is. If I had caught it earlier, yeah, but I didn't catch it, so it's just like the cyclonic rift thing all over again. I could have fixed the cyclonic rift if I caught it before it happens, but once it already happens, it's hard to back up. Like,
oh, that's the game.
Yeah, Maxx just cast some Thrag Tusks and had a Garrick Primal Hunter out.
Now you can go out there and make Jordan cry.
Well, the thing is, I mean, if you really think of it, if you look at that game state, that board state rather, there was probably very little that could have happened.
I don't know. I have to go back and look and see how much damage Jordan was representing. But it's also impossible to, I don't know, to be perfectly honest, if we explained the rule to Maxx, he probably would have cast Omniscience in that spot too. You know what I mean? So it's just too hard to fix the game state.
I think if I remember correctly, I think he may have had enough to pay one extra for the temple.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not for the door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to remember.
It's unfortunate. I don't know what to do.
Some of the dedicated viewers will go on YouTube.
Well, this is when the I don't even want to put up on YouTube because all's going to happen is I'm just going to get a million messages from random people.
Dr. Flash says he only had 11 mana, so he would not have been able to do that. No, I will not be there tomorrow because I have finals for pharmacy school. I really did want to come.
He only had 11 mana, so he couldn't do what?
He couldn't do anything else. He only had the 11 to cast the Omniscience.
Right, but I mean, what I'm saying is like if everyone had been informed of the rules, Maxx would have never done that in the first place because he would just been dead on the crackback. So I don't know.